This is Sunrise Gratitude Day 338. My name is Shawn Walchef, and I'm going to take you guys on a little behind-the-scenes tour of my new micro-daily habit of getting outside when the sun rises. So come on. It's nice and quiet in the morning. David Meltzer, the end of 2019, I went to a coaching session that he had with his interns and his entire team up at Sports One Marketing. He started talking about micro daily habits. Every New Year's, people, new life, new me, right? You want to make all these changes, but what he talked about was picking one thing and every single day doing that one thing and the compounding interest that a positive habit can have on your life. At that meeting, I told him, as well as the group, that I was going to practice gratitude. And I was going to practice it every day when the sun came up. So on January 13th, that was actually first day of my sunrise gratitude. I made a commitment that every day before the sun comes up, I would get outside, listen to music, whether it was walking, hiking, running, biking, whatever it was, I was going to get outside and just be grateful, but also document it. So taking pictures, posting them on Instagram stories, Twitter, Facebook, and a crazy thing happened. People were engaging. They were very compelled to see me, for some reason, the barbecue media guy, doing something to make my life a little bit better. And it's pretty cool. We've gotten some local media coverage about it, and actually got to meet the author of Sunrise Gratitude and interview her on my podcast. It's an incredible thing when you take a proactive approach to life, and I think that's what David Meltzer teaches.
January 15th, day 3. Whew. Kalincho, Mila, babe, daddy's out of shape, but it's getting a little better, day by day. Day 3, sunrise gratitude. Love you.
Hiking the trails when no one else is there. It's an exciting part of the day. Always get closer to the body of water or to the mountain. So my original business partner, Corey Robinson, him and I opened up Cali in 2008, but we met in Boulder. He was and is my mountain climber. So we studied together in Spain, and we made a point that if there was a mountain in any city, we were gonna get to the top of it, and if there was a body of water, we were gonna get in it. Not a sunrise gratitude thing, just more of a life thing. Climb the castle, climb the mountain, get into the body of water. Why? Great question, why? You never remember the time you stayed home. That's a Dave Palais and Josh Palais quote. No one remembers the time that you stayed home. Dave Palais usually joins me on a couple of these sunrise gratitude walks in the morning, but he won't go on the trails. And what I tell him is you never remember the time you were on the sidewalk. So always go on the trail, always go on the path least traveled. Rabbits like to come out here in the morning. When I first started this sunrise gratitude, I was running, trying to sprint. Turns out I'm very out of shape, no condition to be running. But every day it got a little bit easier. And when I interviewed David Meltzer for the first time for a digital hospitality podcast, I asked him about this sunrise gratitude practice and told him, you know, my problem is I always want to be the rabbit in the race. I always want to be the one up in front, the one that's winning. And I told him the more I started doing sunrise gratitude, the more I realized it's more about being the tortoise. It's about showing up. It's about that consistent, persistent pursuit of your potential, which is a David Meltzerism. Consistent, persistent pursuit of your potential, like the tortoise. Show up every day. Compounding interest. Mamba mentality. There was an article that I read actually about a year ago It's called Because of 4 a.m. And it was an article based off of an ESPY speech that Kobe Bryant gave about Because of 4 a.m.
We're not on this stage just because of talent or ability. We're up here because of 4 a.m. We're up here because of 2-a-days or 5-a-days. We're up here because we had a dream and let nothing stand in our way. If anything tried to bring us down, we used it to make us stronger. We were never satisfied, never finished, will never be retired.
So it was literally just a line in the speech where he's talking to the audience, and it's an audience of his peers. It's all the greatest athletes that have won awards. And he talks about, because of 4 a.m., we're not up here because of talent or ability. We're up here because of 4 a.m. We're up here because we're willing to do what no one else is willing to do. We're willing to get up and sacrifice and work hard. We're willing to bleed, to do whatever we can in the pursuit of our potential, in the pursuit of what we want to make us unique. It was such a powerful article. It's something I've shared, I've talked about, but I started Sunrise Gratitude on January 13th. January 26th, Kobe Bryant passed away in a helicopter crash with 8 other people, including his daughter, and it was a very profound impact. I never thought someone I've never met would have impacted me as much as it did. But you know, this Mamba mentality, this is all used rims. One of our close friends, Josue Casillas, he made this sweatshirt, but Mamba mentality is something I use in my tags a lot. It's part of the Sunrise Gratitude. It's part of every single day is day one. Day one, starting again. Nunc Copi is something that Phillip Rivers, who was the quarterback of the Chargers, now the quarterback of the Colts, he used to have on his hat, and it was now I begin. So no matter what you accomplished in one day, the next day you've got to do it again, and that's day one. And then that's how that compounding interest builds. So every day I think about Kobe. I also think about the Bulgarian Mamba in my life, which was my grandfather. Every day he was making himself better mentally, physically, and he raised me because I never met my father. So the Bulgarian Mamba mentality, and because of 4 a.m. Part of Sunrise Gratitude is stopping to smell the roses. Whether I take a picture, whether I take a video, whether I make it for Instagram or TikTok, being with nature and being with myself and being with my music, my Spotify playlist, my Sunrise Gratitude Spotify playlist. Don't be afraid to stop and pause and take the photo you want, or don't take the photo. Just enjoy it. I think one of the most important things is that if you truly want to help people and make an impact, the only way to do that is to improve yourself first. And I think is one of the most hardest things to do if you're trying to be selfless is to be selfish. And being selfish is prioritizing your mental health, your physical health, and your spirit, whatever that is for you. That's why waking up when everyone else is sleeping is so powerful for me. I love my son, I love my daughter, I love my wife, I love my family, I love my staff, I love my customers. I love all the incredible people I have in my life, but if I don't take care of myself and be a little bit better every single day, then they're not getting the best of me. So David Meltzer tells you to be kind to your future self. You know, I'm out of shape. I'm 70 pounds overweight. And even though I've been doing Sunrise Gratitude for 338 days, I've built in the practice of physical health. Now I'm gonna have to work on my eating habits. As I work on my eating habits, hopefully I start to lose weight, which it's just math. So I know that I can do it now, but how do you eat a whale? One bite at a time. How do you get as big as a whale? Same way, one bite at a time.